There's a hive. There's always a hive. Clawing at us like a wildfire. Today, we send a knight. This is Overwhelm, a bite-sized action horror world platformer where enemies power up and you don't. It's a game perfectly at home on a small handheld device like the Nintendo Switch or a Steam Deck, but even on my big monitor, this game plays well with mouse and keyboard. I picked this game up a couple years ago, and it sat in my backlog, so when I started this channel, I went through my library to see what games I already have available that fit in the sci-fi, cyberpunk, or futurism genres. Overwhelm is like an homage to games like Contra, Metroid, or even Aliens. I know for some it's difficult to justify what seems to be a very simple and short game for $10 when so many free multiplayer games are out or about to come out these days. But if you're like me, it's important to appreciate these types of games that are meant to be unique and also a blend of influences from past games in popular culture. Overwhelm is dark science fiction with few words, but gives the player a chance to explore that very feeling its title suggests. You can play Overwhelm in short bursts when you're in the mood for something offline and not bloated with battle passes or multiplayer modes. Overwhelm also lends itself to being a max-min speedrun obsession. After completing the game, you can try New Game Plus mode, where the map becomes mirrored, and it requires you to collect 5 gems from the bosses, now randomized each run you take. It's also a cool touch that you can choose between a set of color palettes that can be a little easier on the eyes after seeing red for your first playthrough. Its official release was in June of 2018, and a year later it was released on the Switch. There's a local co-op feature that allows you to play with a teammate, and one of your teammates, if still alive, can revive you. Originally, this feature was exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version. Soon after that release, this co-op feature was added into the PC version by its single developer, Rory O'Sullivan. I did a Google search on Rory to see what else they have worked on. Aside from some Twitter posts and links to games like Cardinal Quest 2 and some Game Jam projects, there's not much to be found for now. There's a mention of future projects and finding a new direction from Rory himself on his sparse blog page random9.com/blog. But I have to say it's impressive to see this level of commitment and creativity put into a single game, which is an instant cult classic in my opinion, that grows with each new player willing to spend $10 on a seriously nostalgic, tense, and expertly packaged gaming experience. From the very start, the bright red, dark purple, and searing white pixels immediately set the tone that you're in the hive, a foreboding evil place. Everywhere you go now is just one chasm with interconnecting boss layers. The crunchy synths bring you purpose and motivation that soon dissipate in areas of quiet, pensive exploration. You're dead in one hit, with 3 chances to complete your run. Then a knight dies, and a new knight is sent into the hive once more. You can dash forward to punch, and double jump to strike with an uppercut. Your weapon holds 99 rounds, but you have to be strategic with your gunfire between sparse ammo resupplies. This is an extermination mission, and some would also call it suicide. It's unclear if you're just a clone of a knight sent out on deadly orders. Either way, you must fight on and dispatch the enemy. A collection must take place of these gems, one from each of the 5 boss targets. Each one will make the hive stronger, and your enemies will take on new abilities. The closer you get to finishing the mission, the closer you are to your knight's mortality. An overwhelming terror for a few moments can be some of the most fun and entertaining ways to escape from an otherwise boring afternoon stuck inside, or a perfect way to end your evenings. You may never play or ever hear of this game, but if you give Overwhelm a chance, I think you'll see this tiny game has quite a lot of atmosphere and fun to offer. Hi, This is Ben from GrubberFPS. I just wanted to say thank you for spending your time with me. This is my new channel focused mainly on science fiction, cyberpunk, and futurism in gaming, and other forms of media like movies, TV series, books, and even graphic novels. I want to make videos that are about playing or streaming video games, and at the same time I want to be able to expand outside of just video games on this channel. So if you got this far in the video, consider leaving a like and a comment below. Do you like these smaller games sometimes developed by a single person? Do you think $10 is too much for an indie game that may take less than 8 hours to complete? Have you ever played Overwhelm before? And what would be other games like this you might recommend? If you're a fan of most things science fiction, then I hope you come back to the channel for more videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Gotta learn to jump over it. Come on, we can do this. Dude, jump! Jump! Alright, it's a little overwhelming, honestly. It really is. Oh, the wind sucks. That's how I didn't seem to double jump. The hive is evolving. Wind defeats Skullbat. That was Skullbat. Okay. Sheesh. So do I have to get back to where I was and place this crystal, this orb thing? That's gonna be my guess. Warning. Oh my god! Dude, this shit was angry. Oh no, the damn thing takes 2 shots. Get me out of here. Up. Okay, at some point you have to conserve your ammo and start punching. Okay. Bring a crystal home. 1 down. Oh, here, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how we progress.